Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm showing you how I made a whole collection from this Christmas stocking. Let's get started. First, I took the stocking apart so I can have a clear understanding of how much material I have to work with. These are pattern pieces that I took from many patterns. With this, you will learn the power of mix and match patterns to create new outfits. This is the first dress that I made. I have a whole video where I teach you how to make this one. Next, I'm gonna make this top. Cut a piece of fur that measures 6.5 inches long. Now measure them 1.5 inches and cut. I'm cutting inside the fabric, taking care of not cutting the fur. After trying on my doll, I noticed that I only needed 5 inches. Now I'm just gonna sew on one snap. And now we have a beautiful top. I'm gonna save this for later to make this beautiful skirt. And now I'm going to prepare all the pattern pieces by pinning and cutting all the pieces that I need. And now I have all the pattern pieces that I need. The first one is this beautiful halter top. I use stitch around edges. Sew on one snap. Cut one small piece of fabric that measures 7 inches long. This is going to go around the neck. I'm gonna use a small charm. Make a few stitches here. And we're done with this top. And now it's time to finish this skirt. Use the skirt pattern to trace the back and cut. Stitch about ½ inch from hemline. Turn inside out and fold one side and stitch. Sew on one snap. And we are done with the skirt. I have a tutorial for how to make this dress. You can find the link in the description of this video. The next one is this gorgeous bodysuit. 8 stitch leg lines. Now the sides and back. Cut a small piece of fur that measures the same as the front and pin it to the front. Now stitch. And this is how it looks. Now I'm gonna make a cross stitch at the sides. I'm gonna use craft thread. Starting at the top, I'm gonna start cross stitching. Make sure to leave even spaces. And now just tie the ends. I'm going to glue some tiny studs. I'm using nail art studs. And this is the end result. I think it came out really cute. Now let's make some shirts. With right sides facing, stitch front crotch. Following stitch waistline and leg lines. Stitch back seam. Now the inseam. inside out and we are done with the shorts. You can use this top with these shorts if you want. They will look really cute together. For this one, we are going to make 2 of them. Start by edge stitching all around edges. Sew on one snap. We are going to leave one like this, simple. For the other one, we are going to stitch on the middle. Pull the threads and make a knot. As you can see, I used this top in these 3 outfits. This dress in my other video tutorial. The link will be in the description of this video. The next one is this simple skirt. Fold and stitch waistline and hemline. With right sides facing, stitch back seam. We don't need a snap because this fabric is stretchy. And we finish with the skirt. I use this skirt with this top. This piece is from my golden suit. Fold and stitch leg lines. Now front and back waistline. Now stitch sides. And we are done with this one. I use it on this outfit. Now the sleeves and socks. Fold the top of the sleeve and cut 2. And cut 2 for the socks. Following a stitch top of the sleeves and top of the socks. Cut a small piece of fur that measures the same as that bottom of the sleeve. Place it on top and stitch from the inside. With right sides facing, stitch side seam of the sleeve. Turn it side out and we are done with the sleeve. And here is how I use it in different outfits. For the socks, I did the cross stitching in the middle of the socks. With right sides facing, stitch the back of the socks. Turn it side out. And this is how it looks with the outfits. I made this belt. It measures 4 inches by 3/8 of an inch. Sew on one snap. This is 2 inches by 1/2 inch. Sew on one snap and make 2 of them. And believe it or not, we have finished the whole collection. And this is how I use these pieces. Thank you so much for watching.